What is up, size viewers, and welcome back to another video. Today I just want to talk about a different topic that people have asked me on Discord, and it's a very interesting question that I actually do want to answer. So someone had asked me, how much does it cost to make these videos? And believe it or not, it's actually quite expensive. Now, you would imagine that making these videos would be easy to do, right? If you already know how to pose the models, or even do the slight little animations, or even know how to choose right camera angles and all of that stuff. It actually goes far beyond just me using those softwares that you've seen in the 3D modeling videos, and then being able to make something with that and then put it on YouTube. Now it comes down to multiple factors, guys. Like when you see those videos that I put out, I use a lot of Photoshop. I use a sound editor. I use I have a subscription service to an SFX soundbite where I can use sound effects and various sounds in order to complement the videos. I also have to edit the voice actors' voices. I also have to pay some of them. Some of them, even though some of them have offered to volunteer onto my channel, I actually just pay them out of goodwill, because that's just how you do. When you're a person that you do business with somebody, or someone who's willing to lend you their voice, even though they said that they want to do it, you pay them mainly because it's just out of good gesture. But my friends are very familiar, the people who have worked on my channel, they're familiar of what GTS content is, and so they were able to, I guess you could say, have a natural flow to what they say whenever they voice these characters. And you guys like it. You guys seem to really like it very much. But back to the main topic, what I really want to tell you guys is that when you are a small content creator like I am, you're kind of like a ghost, in this grand scheme of YouTube. Considering that YouTube is a big platform with millions and millions of content creators creating all sorts of things, when you first start off, you have to put in a lot of money. And so you have to think of your YouTube channel as an investment. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and put a little video on what it's like to actually be a YouTuber on budget. So everything you see here, even the big ghetto Samsung TV screen that I have there, is basically what I'm using. I have my video game consoles. I have the Xbox Series S. I have a Nintendo Switch. I have a PlayStation 4. I'm gonna get a PlayStation 5 soon eventually. And then you use the games to stream every once in a while. The most expensive thing that you probably are seeing in this video is probably the computer itself. That's the biggest investment that I put into my YouTube channel, which is a computer to able to, process the 3D software and to give me the speed and the reaction that I need in order for me to do what I did. Now, when I first started YouTube, I told you guys in a previous video that I used a laptop, and a laptop that was slow as hell. It was 8 GB of RAM. It could not do half of the sugar, honey, and iced tea that I could have done, and I couldn't even get anything done with that thing. So when you start your channel, and if you want to get into YouTube, you got to put in money. Nothing is free, and unfortunately that's just how life is. Now let me go ahead and tell you guys what softwares I use, and actually besides the stuff that I told you in the 3D stuff that I actually spend money for. And I'm going to tell you guys the price on the amount of money that I spend in order to edit my videos. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the first thing that I pay for. I pay $10 of 2 GB terabyte from Google Drive in order to have storage space in order to keep my video, so that way I don't keep it on my computer. I keep my computer free from having a lot of stuff on it in order to keep its hard drive clear. And what I'll do is when I finish making a video, I'll upload it to Google Drive and I'll keep it there. Cloud drives are very good for that, but I have to spend money on that. The second software that I spend money on is Photoshop, is Adobe's Photoshop Express. And that is to essentially take pictures that I post and enhance the color and give it beautiful, a beautiful, vibrant look to it that captures a viewer's eyes. That costs me $6 a month. Then I use, believe it or not, y'all gonna be shocked by this, but I don't edit my videos on my computer. I actually edit them on my phone. I make the videos on my computer, and then I send it to Google Drive and I edit them on my phone. No one has never noticed that, but it's because, now why do I do that? It's because the software on the phone, the editing software, is actually really good. so much better than the one that I was actually using on my computer. And it's cheaper. Mainly, it's a price thing for me. And so the reason why I primarily use my phone is because, you know, for what it's worth, I actually just found it to be easier, and the results showed much more compared to when I first started using my PC. I use an app called Video Leap, which I pay $10 for. Then there's Splice, which there's another video. It's another video editing app where I use it to edit my videos, but mainly because it has a whole library of free copyright music that doesn't get picked up by YouTube's Content ID. So there's that. Then there's Motion Leap, which adds a little bit of extra layer into some of my videos where it puts SFX, and that costs me $10. So then there's Audio Editor, which is where I take the girl's voice, and it's an app on my phone where I can edit their audio and be able to make them have a very Giantess feel to them, the little echoey sound. Now, I know you guys understand that when I choose the sounds for the girls, it's mainly because they have an echoey sound. I'm not like a fan of the deep sounding that you see in like Giantess content, but I do love the very echoey, soft, feminine side to it. And so that's the feel that I do. But that app that I use, it costs me $3. So we're already down to how many apps to see? That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6. So that's 6 apps, and I'm gonna tally how much that I pay in a month. All right, so a quick little calculation, and overall I spend about $52.94, and that's not including taxes on all of these applications in order to enhance my videos, right? Now you're probably wondering, you know, why don't I pay $200 for a real Photoshop or use an actual video software on my channel? And it's mainly because I just didn't, you know, I've used them and I know what people are talking about, but I just did not, they didn't give me the quality that I liked. And honestly, it just came down to the fact that the quality of the apps that I were using served my video very well. Now, a lot of people would never notice that had I not make this video and tell you, but this is what you call YouTubing on a budget. You have to go with a cheaper option that gives you a good quality, but also at the same time, you can, you know, save your money just a little bit, right? And so when you first start your YouTube channel, if you guys want to get into doing YouTubing, whether it be GTS or whether it be gaming, it's an investment. You're going to be putting in a lot of money. And guys, this is just applications. I'm not even going to go get started on how much my computer costs. My computer costs around between, if I don't remember, I think it was about $1,800 or $21 between those prices. And the person who sold it to me actually lowered the price down. I think he initially wanted $2,400 for it, and I had to kind of like, you know, he's a really nice guy. He knows me, so he was able to lower the price down to about $2,000 just so I can afford it. He took $400 off just so I can buy the computer. And so, you know, that was a lot of money. And I wanted to buy another car, you know what I'm saying? So spending almost $2,000 on a PC along with like a desktop that's like, what, like not even 100? Like you could tell even in the video that it looks cheap. Along with like the microphone that I have to purchase that you guys see on my desk, which is about a solid $100 compared to what streamers use, which they end up spending maybe like $300 or $500 on microphones. Yeah, it's hard. It's tough out here. So this is like bare level, and there's a lot of people who don't even have this. So it's an investment. And when I make these videos, you know, I'm hoping to get an investment of return, right? In business, we call it investment of return. But am I earning the amount of money back from all of the money that I'm spending? Let's just say, as of right now, not quite yet. You know, yes, we're monetized. Yes, we're getting revenue, but is it ever gonna replace all of the amount of money that I spent? Probably not. But look, here's the end message to this, right? The biggest conclusion. The question is that, you know, am I enjoying what I'm doing? And the answer to you guys is yes. I am absolutely enjoying this. I love to see your guys' comments. I read all of your comments. I love when you guys watch my videos. I love when you guys leave comments. I love when you guys are on DeviantArt, when you read my stories and you enjoy what you read. I like all of that. That stuff makes me feel good. It gives me a little bit of a happiness to it. It's very therapeutic, I guess you can say. And when I started YouTubing was a way for me to create something to give me a little bit of enjoyment. And I think that's what a lot of content creators do. A lot of content creators do what they enjoy. And so doing this, especially considering that, you know, size content and Giantess content in itself is not very common on YouTube, to be honest with you. You know, you type in Giantess content, it's either going to be porn or just various different types of content, you know, or spammers. Because as we know, there's like somebody spamming on the thread for some reason, and I'm not too sure what's going on with that. But that's really what Giantess content on YouTube is. But we can transform it, and maybe this channel might be the way to do it. Now, I'm not no pioneer or anything. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm going to transform the GTS content. No, I'm just saying that it's what I enjoy, and putting out content and seeing that you guys like it makes me feel good. And regardless of how much money I spend and how much time that I put in and all of the work, is it worth it? To an extent, yes, because in the end result, I'm getting joy out of it. Sure, I'm not earning as much money as I would like to, but I'm earning money nonetheless. And what you have to do is just build yourself up. It's like a video game. You start off level 1, you go from level 2, you go from level 3. So if anybody's watching this, whether you're a person, you do ASMR, Giantess content, whether you do 3D animations like I do here, whether you create comics like me or you do voice acting, don't give up. You got this. And you're serving a tiny community. No pun very much intended. And we're gonna make it big someday, hopefully. So I make this video just for a little bit fun, just to give y'all a little discussion to talk about. And I'll be coming out with some more animations coming soon. And I thank you guys for watching my video. So guys, keep on the lookout. We got stuff that's coming out very soon, and I'm hoping that you guys will like it. Some very exciting stuff is coming to our channel, y'all. Very exciting stuff. So I hope you guys are part of my journey. Those of y'all who have been with me since day one, big shout out to y'all, because there's a lot of great things that are coming. So let's keep on the lookout. And as always, size viewers, to all of you tiny people out there, my fellow tiny brethren and sisters, right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.